Good morning, guys. Today is Monday, the start of a fresh new week. I'm truthfully not ready for this week. I don't know. I'm just not ready to go back to work. I want more weekend time. But the good news is it will be a 3-day weekend because next Monday, the 14th, is that the date? I don't remember. What is today? 7th, yeah, the 14th is a holiday, so I'll be off work, so that will be good. But anyway, now I'm just my normal morning routine and then get headed out the door. It's only in the 40s, so I'm gonna go grab a jacket and start this day and hope for a good one. But I'll talk to you again soon. Hey guys, it's Tuesday and I'm running behind and I have to stop and get gas in my car this morning, so I'm not gonna jibber jabber. Just wanted to have a good morning on a Tuesday, and I will talk to you again soon. Good morning, guys. Today's Wednesday and I'm pretty sure I've just been Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday without anything else filmed this week. It's just been, it's like what I say all the time. It's like there's not a whole lot of changing to my routine during the weekdays. Sometimes on the weekends we'll get out and do stuff, and so that's why I will have more to share on a weekend. But during the week it's like the same thing, Get up, get ready, go to work, get done with work, come home, change clothes, go to the gym, come home, shower, eat, watch TV, then go to bed and start the whole thing all over again, with also playing with Django in there too. And speaking of Django, he's been doing really good with sleeping. We've been just leaving our bedroom door like cracked so he can kind of come and go as he pleases. And so when we first go to bed, he comes in there, he goes to bed too, goes to sleep. He does get up in the middle of the night, and he's got a few toys that if he starts playing with those, it'll wake us up. But we've started putting them up at night and then giving them back to him during the day. So that pretty much solved that. Like last night, he didn't wake me up at all. And for the past 3 nights, he's been doing really good. So that's great. Then I got my biopsy results back yesterday. The dermatologist called, and that mole that I had removed and that they biopsied, 100% benign, so no issues there. And so now I'm getting ready to make my lunch. I think I'm going to make a soup today. And yeah, coffee pot's going, so make my coffee and get headed out the door. Hope for a good day like normal, and I'll talk to you again soon. Look at this handsome boy. He is getting even more and more handsome as he gets older. Look at all the spots on his belly and all the nice stripes. Aren't you handsome? Are you gonna bite me? So now he thinks it's playtime, but I don't let him bite, so if he starts doing that, then I stop playing. He was taking a nap. Look at your natural eyeliner. Boop. Boop. I love how his feet are black. I'm talking about you. Are you purring? Let's mute this TV. Look how big he's gotten, guys. He's only 6 months old and he's so big. Good morning, guys. Today's Thursday, so you know what that means. Coffee pot. It means it's the last day I have to drive down to the building for the week today might be an interesting drive because it's been thunderstorming. As a matter of fact, I've been awake since about 2:40 this morning, so might be an interesting day because I have a feeling that's going to catch up to me later. But anyway, now I'm going to make my lunch and do all the normal stuff I do, and I hope that it doesn't start thunderstorming really bad when I'm driving, but if it does, I'll just drive slow. So anyway, that's it for now, and I will talk to you again soon. Hey guys, so today is Friday, and I'm working from home, and Brian and Daniel are both gone for probably the day. They're helping, Brian's mom is moving out of her house and moving in with her boyfriend, and Brian was very sad this morning, not because he doesn't want his mom to move in with her boyfriend, because he really likes him. He's a great guy. As a matter of fact, we're going to Florida with him later this month, so it's not that, it's just that this is his childhood home, and so, you know, it's where he was raised, where he lived all the way up until we got married and moved in together. So, you know, it's where his dad passed away. He just, you know, obviously he's got an emotional attachment to the house, and I think it just really hit him today. And she's not selling the house yet. She's just moving all of her stuff that she's going to take with her. And then I think she's going to do like an estate sale or some kind of a thing to get rid of all the rest of this stuff. So the house sale isn't going to happen yet. It's just, this is like the first step, you know. And so he was really sad this morning, and when we first woke up today, he was like really grouchy, and I didn't really understand why. I was just trying to stay out of his way, and then he opened up and said, you know, he was just really sad, and so that made total sense, you know. And I wasn't even thinking about it because she wasn't selling the house yet, and I never really had a childhood home. We moved around so much when I was growing up. I don't have like, you know, home that I can go back to like what he had. And so I can empathize, but I can't, you know, 100% say I know exactly how he feels, because I don't. All I know is my husband was hurting, and I love him, and it, you know, made me really sad. But he'll be okay. So yeah, I don't know. I know he didn't want it to take all day, so hopefully it won't. They got out there, they left just a little bit after 8, and because it's cold today. It's like out of all the days, last night we had a cold front come in, and yesterday it got up to 70 something. Today it's not going to make it out of the 40s. Plus it's really super windy. I've like got a sweatshirt on, and I turned the heat on a minute ago because it was just really, really chilly in here, and I just kind of wanted to get the chill out of the air. I didn't turn it up like really high or anything. Plus, when you first turn your heater on for the season, it's best that somebody's home, you know, just in case something goes bad or whatever. So it's just Django and I right now, and I have a meeting that's going to start in about 45 minutes. I just have a couple meetings today, and so yeah, I don't know. I mean, Brian, I'm sure, is going to want to just kind of chill out when they get home, so I don't really have any plans or anything. Plus, it's so damn cold outside, so I don't know. Just see how the day goes. But anyway, that's the update for now, and I'll talk to you again soon. Hey guys, so now it's Friday at 4:30, and I'm headed up to Target, and Brian and Daniel actually got done at, it was like 12:30, I think they got home. So, and Brian's doing okay, and so now I already said I'm on my way to Target. But the weird thing is like right after I got off work, this is like the second time in like a month that like one of the fuses on the power pole behind our house blew. And when it does that, man, it is like a huge bang. And our power was off for, let's see, it went off at 2:30 and just came back on about 10 minutes ago, and it's 4:30 now. But yeah, I think it might be because the last time that happened, it was really super windy also. And today is really, really windy. And so, I do need to buy toilet paper at Target. There's not really anything else that I can think of that we need, but you know me and Target, I like to just look around. I think that's probably my favorite store. But I'm going to just the one that's the closest to my house. There's that bigger one that's like a super Target, but I'm not going to drive all the way out there. I was trying to see on my car what it says the temperature is, but it was parked in the garage, so it takes a little bit of time for it to catch up. But like right now it's saying, well, it did say 52 and now it says 51, so it's still going down. So I probably should have wore a jacket, but it's not a far walk into Target. And I do have a thick sweatshirt on, and I have like a t-shirt underneath it. So, but yeah. And if I see anything interesting in Target, I will show you. We'll see. I think they probably have all the same kind of stuff they had the last time I went there, but off I go. I really wish they had these in my size. I would totally buy these. I'm thinking about getting this backpack for traveling. It's on clearance. It's just adorable with all the kitty cats on it. It's a really nice backpack. I'm gonna think about it. Get these little plates. These are really cute. I love this one. I think I might get it. Any of you guys tried these Oreos? If you have, are they any good? Guys, it is 7:05. I just love walking around that store. There's so much stuff to look at. I did buy the backpack. It was just so cute, and I've been kind of wishing, like when we went to Las Vegas and the different trips we've gone on, I keep telling Brian I wish I had a backpack, because you know, just to be able to just strap it on your back when you're trying to push your luggage and carry all your stuff, because I usually take a shoulder bag that has like magazines and snacks and just different things, my Kindle, just different things in it. Depending on how long the flight is, sometimes we take a deck of Uno cards. So I just kind of wished I had a backpack, and so now I will have a backpack, and it won't be a plain one, it'll be a cute one. I'm out of breath because it is so cold outside right now, and the cart return was pretty far away from where I parked, and I always put my carts back, even if it's raining, snowing, whatever. I don't just leave a cart. So that's one of my pet peeves, is people that don't put their shopping carts in the shopping cart holders, whatever they call them. I was wondering why my headlights weren't going on, because they weren't on auto. Because Brian, sometimes when he gets in my car, my windshield wiper controls are the opposite of what his are. And so he ends up turning my headlights off. I always have them on auto, and now I'm also turning my heater on because I'm so cold. It says it's 44 degrees, which it's kind of funny because if it was in the middle of winter when it was really super cold, 44 wouldn't feel bad. But you know, it's all like relative to what weather you're used to, and I'm used to it being really warm, so that feels really cold to me. But I got the backpack. I also got that sweater that I showed you that was kind of the rusty, kind of orangey color. I don't think I have anything that color, and it's so pretty. I just really liked it, so I got that. I also got some cat litter. What I've gotten into the habit of doing, you guys that are cat owners, tell me, am I doing this right? I have one cat, and I use the scoopable litter, and I scoop it every single day, and then I 100% completely change. I empty all the litter and put all new every other Tuesday. And so far that seems to be working just fine. I mean, you know, my house doesn't stink or anything like that. And so I think that's what you're supposed to do. And right now I'm buying those jugs of litter, and I know it's cheaper to buy it like in much bigger containers, but we don't really have anywhere to store it. So I've just been buying the jugs. And I got toilet paper, and what else did I get? I got a lip gloss, because there's this Revlon lip gloss that I bought one of that I really, really liked, and so I wanted to get another color. And did I get anything? Oh, I bought Brian some M&Ms. He likes plain and peanut, but I asked him if he needed anything, and he said he would like to have some plain M&Ms, so I bought him some M&Ms. So yeah, I did all that walking around forever. Oh, and I got some dental floss. That was the other thing I got. But I just like looking around. Of course, I went over and looked at the gel pens, even though I don't need any gel pens. I just thought if they have any kind of amazing deals or something, even though I don't even know, I probably have at least, well, I know I have a couple hundred gel pens. I mean, granted, one set I have came with like, I want to say it came with like 60, maybe more. And then, you know, just all the different various gel pens that I've bought over the time. But I didn't buy any more because I didn't need any more. I just went and wanted to look. I was feeling like I was gonna yawn. And I looked at the little Target, what do they call it? Spot's Playground? The little dog's playground. They didn't have anything new. They were like, a lot of stuff was gone. And, but I always still look. And I always still go look at the Halloween stuff. That's how oh yeah, I forgot. I bought that little cat plate. I also bought the haunted house one. I love little plates like that, and I'll use them all year, not just Halloween. So like when I'm having my tea and maybe I'm gonna have a couple of cookies or something that you could easily put on a napkin or a paper towel, I like to put them on the plate. Just makes it feel a little bit more special. And so I'll use my little plates for that. But I still always am looking at the Halloween stuff. Mine's sold out of a lot of the stuff, but I still look at it. And I always go over and look at the cat toys, even though that's the last thing in the world Django needs. I did not buy him any cat toys. But yeah, you know, I looked at the clothes. I'm always looking at the clothes, and I'm always looking at the pajamas and the shoes. I didn't buy any of that stuff, except the sweater. But I still always look at it, and I like to look at the end caps of all the aisles, because that's where they put a lot of clearance stuff. And so I also looked to see if Target carries there's this shampoo that I really like. It's by Garnier, and it's called Whole Blends, and it's got like honey in it, and I love that shampoo and conditioner and the smell of it and everything. And nowhere sells it anymore. I'm having to buy it. The last time I bought it, just very recently, I had to order it from Amazon, which, by the way, it was cheaper on Amazon. But like my Walmart doesn't carry it anymore, and this Target doesn't. But hopefully I can just keep getting it from Amazon. But anyway, I'm just rambling. So it's so funny because when I'm looking at out the window on the phone, it looks much brighter than what it actually is. I notice like when you try to record like thunderstorms or show people storm clouds or whatever, it's always brighter on the phone than what it is. I don't know. But anyway, that's it. I'll talk to you again soon. Hey guys, we're in the car again. Today is Saturday and it's 11. Well, it's 10:59, but it might as well be 11. And I am headed down to Kohl's. I was gonna go to At Home. You know that, like, it's called At Home. It's a store. It's like a house where they have all kinds of stuff. Because I'm on the hunt for a new bedspread for our bed. We have had the same comforter for, gosh, at least 10 years, maybe longer. And it's one of those comforters that's really super puffy, so when the bed's not made and you're just having to put the comforter somewhere, it takes up a lot of space. So I thought maybe I would look for like either a comforter that's a lot thinner or a quilt or something like that. So I was thinking At Home would be a good store to go to because they have a ton of that stuff. My issue is I don't know how to get to that store. It's like 25 miles away, which isn't a huge amount, but I'm just not in the mood to like travel somewhere I don't really know how to get to today. So I have a 30% off coupon for Kohl's. That's actually where I got the current comforter that we have, and it came with the comforter, pillow shams, and some like accent pillows and stuff. But I'm really kind of over it, you know what I mean? But I also have to find something that's gonna match our walls in our bedroom. I mean, I guess I don't have to, but I want to, and our walls are blue. So I need to find something either really neutral or something that has some blue in it, or so I don't know. I'll look and see what they have. Of course, it's Kohl's. I'll also look around in the store. And then I don't know what else I want to do. I asked Brian if he wanted to do something together, and he didn't really want to go out shopping or anything like that, so it kind of limits because I'm a shopper. He talked about maybe going out to eat or something, and he thought about, it is like cold. It's supposed to get up to 63 today, and so that's not bad. So I just have a jacket on. What do you think of my it's either leopard or cheetah. I never know the difference, but I love it. That's like one of my favorite prints. And my Converse that I have on right now are, I think it's leopard or cheetah. I keep calling it cheetah, but I don't know if that's actually what it is. It doesn't matter. Animal print. How about we say that? Animal print. I'm not into fur. I would never buy fur, but the stuff that's just an admiration of their print, or faux fur and stuff, because I don't believe in killing animals for their pelts, basically, unless you're like, that's how you, well, even people back in like pioneer days, they didn't just kill animals for their pelt. They used all the pieces and parts, you know what I mean? I'm not going to get into that discussion, but so wish me luck. Hopefully I'll find something at Kohl's that's like really close to the house. And there's like horrible traffic right now. What is going on? Might take me a while to get down there. I don't know what's, might be an accident or something when we get up here. I don't know which lane I should be in. I guess I'll find out. But anyway, I'll show you if I find something at Kohl's. Okay, so I've ended up at Home anyway. Long story, I'll tell you about it later. Found this comforter set, pillows. Hey guys, I don't know what's up with the lighting and the way it's showing up, but this day has kind of been a disaster. So I sat waiting in that traffic. I'm going to cut the tags off of these pillows. I sat waiting in that traffic to go to Kohl's, and it wasn't moving, so then I decided to take a detour. So I went on the detour, and it brings you up to this set of lights, and then if I could have turned left, then I could have kept going to Kohl's. But the light was jacked up, and nobody was able to move, and I sat there and sat there and sat there and sat there until, thinking that maybe people would take a left even if the light isn't changing. I don't know. And not a left or right. I can't even think. Because what it ended up being was they were doing construction. They're repaving the road. And they were doing that stuff at night, and for whatever reason, they decided to do it during the day on Saturday. But, I guess long story short, the detour did not work. I'm trying to decide how I want to arrange these pillows. Yeah, like that, I think. But, so, the detour didn't work. So I ended up doing like a U-turn on that road. Other cars were doing it too. My scissors from cutting the tags off. And came all the way back home. 40 minutes. So 40 minutes after I left, I was coming right back home. And so Brian's like, well, first he has given me a lecture on I need to learn alternate routes and all this kind of stuff. And so I was like, well, I was trying an alternate route. It didn't work out. But apparently that wasn't the best one I could have done. And so, I had to get that lecture. And then, so he had decided, well, let me take you to At Home. And I was like, well, you said you didn't want to go there. No, let me go. And I was like, I can go there by myself. I'll just use my GPS. I'll just go there by myself because you turn the opposite direction to go there. He just kept insisting on taking me to that store. So I was like, fine. Then he was a grouch the whole time. So I didn't get to look at anything other than we just went over to the comforters and stuff. He didn't like the ones I liked. We finally settled on one. They didn't have any bed skirts there, and I needed to change the bed skirt because the one I had was like a tan and I needed a gray one. So I just figured when we came home I would just like go to Walmart or whatever. And so we went into At Home. I got the 3 pillows. I got different pillows than what I'll show you a close-up in a minute, but I'm going to move these. I don't want you to hurt yourself. But, so anyway, we checked out At Home, and I had a 20% off coupon. The quilt set was $39.99, and then the pillows were $10 a piece, and then I got 20% off of that. It's cheaper than I think Kohl's would have been. And I had already looked at Walmart, and I didn't like any of the things that they had. So, and so then we went to eat at this place called 54th Street Bar and Grill. I don't know if they're all over the country or just by us. I had a club sandwich and a little mixture that's a 50-50 with onion rings and fries. And then we went to the Walmart out there because while we were eating I checked online and my Walmart didn't have in stock any gray bed skirts. So anyway, we went there. So we get home, got all the old stuff put up, and put the new bed skirt on, got all this all situated. And even though this is a queen size quilt, because our mattress is so tall, it's like it's too small. And I was like, holy crap. I don't want to go all the way back out to that store, and then buy like a king one. I just improvised, and I'll show you what I did. So this is the quilt. It's just like, kind of a muted, it's got a gray background, and then this is like a blue. And so then the pillows we picked out, I got this blue and then 2 of the gray. Well, since the quilt is too short, I have it folded down right here. I just used a gray blanket, to cover the pillows in the back. And this is actually my blanket that I sleep with every night that I would just fold up normally. And so it like gives me a place to put it. So, but that's how it ended up turning out. I still like it. It's just disappointing that it's not big enough. I mean, we made do. I mean, I made it go all the way to the footboard. It's not as long on the sides as I would like, but it's, you know, it's long enough. It goes to the bed skirt, so it'll do. But let me tell you what, it was not a fun journey. And I know everybody gets irritated with their husbands from time to time. I just really wish he would have just let me go to the store by myself, you know? He just, you know, he's like excellent with directions. He knows tons of ways around things. He's just, I mean, he's amazing with that. He can go somewhere one time and remember how to get there. I'm not like that. I never have been, and I don't think that I'm going to be able to train myself to be. And so that's what, to me, they make GPS for, you know, and I can use Siri on my phone, or I have an actual GPS I can use. And, you know, I could have just went out there. But anyway, now I'm like all hot from messing with the bed. And then he also was in the middle of putting all his clothes up, which I keep wanting him. Let me just show you. That's what he does with his clothes. They just pile up. It's like I'll do laundry, I'll get it all folded, they just pile up. That towel is over a little box he has over there because Django will not stay out of it. So he's got all that and all that. And so he was going to clean it all up because otherwise the room looks nice, but I mean, and that's not, it could be, you know, way worse, but so now it's my fault that that's not all put up because that's what he was doing when he had to take me to at home. Had to. I didn't ask him to. He's the one who was compelled to do it. So, yeah. So it was kind of irritating. But anyway, you guys know I love my husband beyond measure, but that doesn't mean that sometimes I don't want to choke the living crap out of him. And I know he feels the same way about me sometimes. As a matter of fact, now he's going down to Quick Trip to get us both drinks because we're both super thirsty. So he's going to get us some iced teas. And so, yeah. So I think I'm actually going to wrap the vlog up for the week because I'm going to stay home the rest of the day. What time even is it? 4:07. So it's pretty. Oh, Django just saw a squirrel. Let me see if we can see him seeing the squirrel. Well, he was looking until I noticed, and then he decided to get in his tunnel. Yeah, you're a cutie pie. You're a pain in the butt sometimes, but you're a cutie pie. So let's wrap the vlog up with Django in his tunnel. It's like he didn't care about that squirrel out there. Squirrely, squirrely. All right, wrapping it up. Thank you guys so much for spending another week with me. I'm sorry I was super irritated at the end here, but we'll be okay.